Hey St. Theresa family, this is Jacob Hugo, your newest addition to the Seminarian crew. I just want to take a minute to introduce myself a little bit more and to share a few things about myself. And I think if you're a seminarian, probably the most popular thing you can share about yourself is your vocation story. So I'm going to do that. And if you've been a seminarian for a while, you know that you have a few different versions of your vocation story. You have your 30-minute version, you have your 15-minute version, you have your 5-minute version. Today I'm just going to do the 5-minute version because I figured, well, I can. So, yeah, let's jump right into it. So I put the beginnings of my vocation story at like the age of 9 or 10. And at that point in my life, I was receiving First Holy Communion, and that allowed me to begin serving the Mass, and that became such an important part of my life that I wanted to imitate the priests that I served Mass for. So I always kind of grew up with this idea of priesthood in my head, and but I think there are three particular elements of my vocation that the Lord really used to keep that fire burning alive in my heart. The first one is, as I mentioned, serving the Mass. I was immediately attracted to its beauty, and I wanted to learn to serve it well. I've had the privilege of attending a lot of different types or forms of the Mass, everything from Spanish charismatic to solemn Latin, high Mass, and extraordinary form. And I've been able to see the beauty in all of them. The Lord making known His presence to His people, each and every one of them, that is so beautiful. The second one is I had great priest role models and mentors, particularly a couple that I think of that really saw that I was thirsting for the Lord in my heart, and they saw that I have a vocation. So they made it particularly their business to just show me what diocesan priesthood looks like, and for that I was really grateful. And the third element is Eucharistic adoration. So every week, growing up, my family had a weekly appointment with the Lord for an hour at the local perpetual adoration chapel in my hometown. And in those hours, I found that what the Lord was sharing with me in the context of the Mass, in being around these great priests, was something that was attractive to me and was feeding me spiritually, and the Lord would console me in my heart with a lot of peace and a lot of consolation at the thought of, well, maybe this is your vocation, maybe you should pursue this more. So there's a good balance between what we might say activity, contemplation. So yeah, so I certainly grew up with a lot of other ideas of what I could do with my life, what kid doesn't, but priesthood never left my mind entirely. And it came to the point, like the end of high school, I just had to apply. So I did. I got accepted to St. John Vianney College Seminary in St. Paul, Minnesota, and there I did 4 years of philosophy. I got my bachelor's degree in philosophy and Catholic studies. And at the conclusion of those 4 years, I applied again to Mundelein Seminary and am now jumping into 4 years of Theology School. So this is year number 5 of 8 of seminary. So we're moving right along. There is a light at the end of the tunnel. So that's my vocation story in a nutshell. I'm hoping to do videos like this in the future, as like I want to get involved in the parish, and I think these videos could be a way that I do that. And as a topic, I think in general what we're going to look at is the importance of Catholic thought and culture. Realize that if we accept Catholicism as the one true religion, we recognize that Catholicism imbues reality itself. how could religion, if it claims to be the one true religion, not be in line with creation itself, right? So I think that's what we're going to look at. I've already had one particular request, and that would be the importance and origin of the breviary, as well as particularly how to use iBreviary, how to use the breviary itself. So I think that's going to be the next guy that I'm going to tackle. Yeah, looking forward to getting to know you at the parish. Please pray for me, and know that you are always in my prayers as well. Okay, God bless.